building and the surrounding area make up the George W. S. Abbey Rocket Park. This area was dedicated to George Abbey in 2021, who was former Senate Director at JSC and worked as the Apollo spacecraft assistant manager. The white building here houses the Saturn V rocket, which was one of the tallest, heaviest, and most powerful rockets ever. This particular rocket is the only flight-certified Saturn V left in the entire world, made up of pieces from the 3 canceled Apollo missions. We will be stopping here at the end of our tour today, so we can drop you all off here and have that opportunity to explore the area and inside of the building so we can see this piece of history up close.
Where's the other door? What should I have? What the heck's the Well, today it's Zach Masters, and today we're at the NASA Museum in Houston. So I'm probably not going to do too much commentary today because my throat kind of hurts.
As we make it through this gate, just outside of that Saturn V building, you can see 2 mock-up rockets on display. The shorter rocket with the red top is a model of a Mercury Redstone rocket, designed initially as an intercontinental ballistic missile. The Redstone was repurposed by NASA to carry their crewed Mercury capsule into space. The second rocket, known as the Little Joe 2, was a test rocket used during the Apollo program to test the launch escape system, which is a tower-like structure on top of the rocket. The launch escape system would have been used in an emergency during the first few minutes of flight. This technology is still being used today with modern rocket designs, and rockets like these were influential in the development and support of the earliest moon missions. The future Artemis missions will rely on information from the Apollo program in much of the same way. Responsible for the development of the Orion Multi-Purpose Crew Vehicle, or Orion for short. This is the capsule NASA is using as part of the Artemis program, which will take us back to the moon after over 50 years. And passing on by to the left of the trim is Building 21, also known as the Human Health and Performance Laboratory. Building 21's red and orange color is meant to symbolize Mars, as well as NASA's ambitious mission to reach the surface of the red planet as early as the 2040s. And this facility scientific teams are dedicated to human health and productivity for space exploration before astronauts launch and after they return from space. In other words, this is where they track the health of the astronauts. Building 21 structure is designed to have reduced environmental impact on site and reduced energy and water use, making it JSA's newest leadership in energy and environmental design certified building. This same technology is being used in neighborhoods all around the world, showing that our work here directly benefits most of us still living on Earth.
That's basically it. Also, this might be a few parters my camera's about to die. It's 30%, so it might be a few parters. Also, I'm also going to do the NASA thing, the museum, when I get back.
Passing by on our right-hand side of the trim is a large gray building with liquid nitrogen containers just outside of it. This is the Space Environment Simulation Laboratory, where they use to test tolerance of spacecraft and equipment in the harsh conditions found in space. This building houses 2 large vacuum chambers, which have been used to evaluate components from Apollo missions to the James Webb Space Telescope. Nitrogen is pumped into the vacuum chambers and used to simulate the cold and potentially destructive environment of space. This facility also uses EMs to mimic the hottest environments a spacecraft may encounter. And in 1985, these 2 test chambers were designated as National Historic Landmarks. building to the left of the tram is 220, and it houses the Human Exploration Research Analog Facility, or HERA for short. HERA is a habitat meant to test the psychological aspects of long-duration space missions. Groups of 4 volunteers between the ages of 22 and 55 live inside of HERA for up to 45 days to simulate what it will be like for crews on the upcoming missions to Mars.
There's like a portrait thing, but it's book stop. Sorry to show you it's actually my sister's birthday today. Oh, the turtle.
We are now approaching the Space Vehicle Mock-up facility featuring full-size models of spacecraft. Before we reach the building, we do have a couple pieces of information to share.
What?
First of all, we will be climbing up a set of 26 steps. If you are unable to do so due to a physical or medical condition, please see our driver Steve and he will assist you with the elevator. Next, we will be in a long hallway looking down on the training floor. Please continue moving down the hallway until you have reached the first stop. This will allow room for the rest of your tour mates. This is an operational government facility, so please make sure that your cell phones are on silent and that the flash is off on all cameras. We wouldn't want to disturb those who may be working here today. We will not be exiting through the same lobby we enter from, so please follow the rest of the group upstairs as we cannot allow anyone to wait in the lobby unattended. At this time, I'd like to remind everybody that this is the same seats and same rows we will all be returning to. If you guys need a refresher on what row it is, that's just the blue and white letter to the side of the tram. As we get closer to the entrance, please remain seated until the tram comes to a full and complete stop. We'll be dismissing everybody carts by cart, starting from the back. Until then, please remain seated.
It's gonna be a 5-parter. Bye. I'm going on my other phone because this is dying.